Wednesday, my next guests kick off their North American fall tour with their #1 recording, Wasting Light. Please welcome Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl, and Taylor Hawkins. Gentlemen!
What's up?
What's up? What's up? First of all, I have to thank you so much for being here. We're thrilled, as obviously everyone is, but the day didn't start off so well. Dave, on your way here to the studio, you ran into some trouble with the police.
I got pulled over earlier today. I was racing down a street in Hollywood because I was late to get here, and I'm on the phone and I'm speeding, and I look and I see the lights behind me. I pull over and the guy comes up and he says, any reason why you're going so fast? And I had to do it. I said, well, I'm actually late because
I'm going to Conan O'Brien.
Yeah. And I said, I'm doing a TV show tonight, and I was on the phone with the producer. He goes, really? What TV show? And I said, Conan. And he goes, huh, here's your ticket.
Did you get a speed?
Totally didn't work. I was like, it's Conan, man! And he was like, I don't care, you're breaking the law.
And I hate that man.
Yeah.
Then you notice the ticket was for 10 times what it should be.
Was it for speeding or talking on the phone?
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a double.
Actually, I gotta say, Mr. Mann, if you're watching tonight, I don't know what your name was, Officer Mann, but he let me off with a warning for the speeding, but gave me the thingy-dingy for the talking on the phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
so maybe I did get you out of the speeding ticket.
Yeah.
High fives all around. I absolutely loved it. I watched this documentary last night, back and forth, and it tells the whole story of the Foo Fighters. And one of the things that it brought back to memory was you touch on a few of the videos you've made over the years.
Yeah.
And I realized these guys always make funny, quirky videos that don't take themselves too seriously. And there's another common theme, which is you're often in drag. And I have to say, you guys make attractive women. I really do.
That was like one of the first things I did when I joined this band, was dress up as a woman.
That was what, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was not even for a video. That was
Yeah,
just you.
That was just for practice.
If you guys
Here's
want.
how we practice.
Yeah.
Put on a dress.
Yeah, I remember my dad came to our first like big video shoot, and he, he's like a kind of a macho Texas dude.
Yeah.
And I was dressed up as a woman. See, Dad, I told you I'd make it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to do a few things, but I made it,
He thought it was gonna be one of those cool videos. We were all in like leather suits on the top of a
Hair's
mountain.
going.
Yeah. Falcons are flying.
No,
No, that didn't happen.
we're chicks.
You make now, Dave, the first time you did drag was what? You were how old?
I guess I was kind of young. I mean, when I was a kid,
How young a kid?
well, like maybe 11 or 12, I was in this theater group.
I didn't even know this.
And I got.
Taylor's now
we're
distancing
good friends.
himself from you.
So, Andy.
And so, but I grew up in Virginia, outside of Washington, D.C., and there was this guy, I can't remember his name, but he was part of President Carter's administration, and he was retiring, so they roasted him. They gave him a roast. And I had to be Amy Carter. So I dressed up in drag as this little redhead girl with crazy glasses, and I got paid, man. I got like $110. You know what I did with that? I went to Kmart and bought a shotgun.
This is a fantastic interview. Your first paying gig was dressing up as Amy Carter, the president's daughter, and then you used the money to buy a shotgun.
Yeah.
Fantastic. There's a great moment. There's a lot of great things in the documentary, back and forth. But there's one moment at the very end of the documentary. I thought it was over. I'm just about to turn it off when actually there's a snippet of you, Dave, saying, if I thought the Foo Fighters was ever going to be this big, I'd have come up with a better name
Yeah.
for the band. Are you impressed with the name Foo Fighters?
You know, I'm really happy with what's happened over the last 16 years. We're really lucky, and I love being in this band. But honestly, Foo Fighters is like the stupidest band name you've ever heard. It's a horrible name.
What's with the language tonight?
I don't know. The reason why I called it Foo Fighters was because the first thing that I recorded was, I did it by myself, and I played all the instruments. I played drums and guitar and bass and sang, and I made this cassette, but I didn't want people to know it was me, because I didn't want people to think like, oh, that guy from Nirvana is trying to start another band. So I just called it Foo Fighters because it sounded like a group of people.
Right.
Like, yeah, and I had read it in a UFO book or something like that. And but it stuck and it stayed all this time, and I just can't believe, if I knew that we would be here on your show 16 years later.
You know you've made it when you're here. Someday Conan's gonna be on TBS and I'll be there. Did you, now, okay, well, Taylor, what do you think of the band name?
See, I thought it was really cool.
You liked it?
Yeah, so I must be really a dipshit, but. Sorry,
Are there
with the
band
later.
names that you, like, what do you guys think of the quintessential cool band names?
Like Rush.
Queen.
When I was a kid.
Queen,
The
Rush.
Ramones.
Ramones is a great band
Yeah.
name. Styx.
Air Supply.
Josie and the Pussycats. You know what's interesting? When one of the things I did not appreciate, it's such a good documentary about the struggle of a band to form. What I did not appreciate is how many lineup changes that you guys have been through. Taylor, you were the second drummer for Foo Fighters, and what happens is you make the point in the documentary that every rock band goes through a lot of lineup changes, or most of them do, but it usually happens before they're famous.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the way we function is really not that different than any garage band that lives in your neighborhood. We're normal people, we're friends, and we get together and we write songs on our own, and we recorded this album in our garage. And so, you know, we're just kids, really,
Right.
playing music. We do
Right.
it for the same reason we were doing it back then, and I think that, you know, when you go through that kind of stuff, like Johnny went to college, and this guy quit because his parents were Mormon and didn't want him in the band anymore, and like a band like us, we went through the same thing, but we had to do the whole thing. We had to do it in public, in front of everybody.
Right.
And so,
Well, you made the point in
Like
the
child actors.
Yes, you made the point in the documentary that Nirvana went through this. I didn't realize you were the fifth drummer.
I was the fifth drummer in Nirvana. They had a lot of drummers. They were from Aberdeen, Washington, and so, but their early drummers, one of their early, the people that were in Nirvana before I joined were just bananas. They were all just crazy. Like one of them drove a truck through like a supermarket window once with the mayor's daughter in the truck, you know, and then like
and that was his audition.
Wasn't
You're
there,
in.
Was there like a 50-year-old dude with a mustache?
No, that's Pavement. But then this other guy, the first time I met their first drummer, we were at a laundromat, and he comes in and he goes, "Hey man," and he hands me some quarters, and he goes, "I'm gonna get in this dryer. Put those quarters in once you close the door." I'm like, okay. So he gets in this dryer, and I put the quarters in, and he just goes, tuk, 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 tuk. And that's what you gotta do to be in Nirvana, you know?
Good God. All right, well, tonight, this is such a treat. You guys are going to be performing for us, so everybody stick around. I want to make sure I mention Wasting Light and Back and Forth are both available right now. Of course, the music and this documentary, which you have to see. And I also want to mention this fall, the tour kicks off Wednesday in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. And I'm coming with you. I'm going to open for you.
Come on,
Yeah.
get on the bus.
I'm going to play the spoons. Crowd filing out.
Sound hard.
Yeah. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Stick around. Dave Grohl, Taylor Hawkins, Foo Fighters will perform in just a second. Fighters!
Million miles away, you're sitting all in the distance to whom it may concern. I think I found my way, getting good at starting over every time that I return. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? Learning to talk again. Can't you see I've waited long enough? Where do that went away